So today's Monday, but it's technically edit day
Edit day.
because Friday we got shoots.
Mm-hmm.
But edit day is usually on Fridays. It's a good way to end the week with edit day. But starting off the week with edit day, it's not bad either.
Catching up.
Yeah.
Getting right for the week.
So I've probably used AI in my last. Out of my last like 10 videos, I use AI in probably like 7 of them.
What's your last AI creation?
I made this house pop up on the screen out the ground into the framing, part of the home, and then the home was built, the clouds came in, the grass was put in.
Do you have a picture to start from
Yep.
to build a house, or are you creating the entire house on?
Yeah, I have a picture I start from. I start with the empty lot, and then they actually sent me a rendering of this house.
Okay. So you start with the rendering of the house.
Yeah, and I go into Nano Banana,
Mm-hmm.
and then I tell Nano Banana, like, yo, I want to add this rendering onto this lot. And Banana's a photo generator, so it'll boom, make it for me. And then I take it from Nano Banana and drop it into Cling, and that's where I get all the motion. I got to prompt it on to what to do.
So you're doing two different AI prompts.
Yep.
The creation of the house and then the movement of the camera.
Yep. I'm prompting the AI to give me a photo, and then I'm prompting it to make that photo come alive.
And you're using Nano Banana for both?
I'm using Nano Banana to get the photo.
Okay.
And then I like Cling as an AI model on Hicksfield.com.
Okay.
And then Cling makes all my images come to life.
Interesting.
The little cartoons that I draw, a lot of real estate stuff. This is really some secret sauce too for editors out there.
I feel like a few years ago, this would have never even been, an idea. And it's kind of at our hand.
Yeah, it came in like a tsunami, just woof. You either are with it or you're not. And it takes a lot of repetition to learn and figure it out. But I like using AI in a way to where you can't really tell that it's AI. You don't know if
Like a
it's real or not.
supplement.
Yeah. Like with this, you can tell it's fake.
Right.
But some stuff, I've put horses in videos and people have no idea that the horse is AI.
Right.
I do day to night transitions, and a lot of agents are booking nighttime shoots, not realizing that all my nighttime footage is AI footage.
Wait, repeat that again. You no longer have to do night shoots because you can create a night shot using AI?
Yep. I can shoot everything at 2 p.m. and I can get golden hour shots, nighttime shots. I can add people into the pool. I can turn on the lights in the pool. I can really make everything kind of look real.
Damn.
It's pretty dope, son.
It's pretty dope. Welcome back to a new segment we are calling Chief GBT.
Yeah. Chief GPT. Hey, chat, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Chief GPT reporting for duty. What's on your mind today?
You tell me, what do you think is on my mind today?
Interesting.
Based off everything you know about me, tell me what is on my mind.
Ooh. Well, if I had to guess, I'd say you've got a few things swirling. Maybe refining a project for Daily Bread Athletics, planning your next content piece with your editor, or even mulling over a new motivational angle for your creator audience. And I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere in there you're also thinking about your next run or how to tie it all together with a bit of family or adventure. How'd I do?
Ask me some questions. I'm live right now on a podcast. Ask me and my boy Jared some questions one time. Hold on. First off,
Hold on.
Chat GPT. Do you know who Jared is?
Oh, I definitely know Jared. He's like a little brother to you. 10 years younger, talented photographer, and you've known him since he was 18. Now, let me turn the tables live podcast out. What's the biggest lesson you two learned from collaborating together on creative projects?
Have fun. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Do it with
You
a
know, that
smile
was
on
a
your face.
Absolutely. If you're not having fun with it, what's the point, right? And when you enjoy the process, that energy definitely shines through in what you create. All right, one more for you and Jared. If you could work on any dream project together, no limits, what would it be and why does it excite you?
No limits.
No limits at all.
And it'll be something adventurous, like I don't know. I don't know this guy's name. But he does a lot of content in the Amazon. And if I could,
The real Tarzan?
no,
Mm.
it's a different guy. If I can go to the Amazon and, or really just like some Discovery Channel type of, traveling the world, shooting nature and documenting culture, something that you'll see like on Vice or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, do you remember Vice?
Yeah, what? Come on, man.
That's what I grew up on.
Yeah, me too. Well, I was, I'm older than you, but still.
That's what I grew up on as a teenager. How I honestly kind of consumed media and learned about a lot of what's happening in the world. And a lot of it sometimes it wasn't. Okay, was it super cinematic? Not really. It's just like documentary, like raw.
I guess so. Some of it was cinematic and artistic,
Yeah.
and the people that were putting it together were good. And I was inspired by how they produced everything. When I would watch Vice, I'd be like, man, I would love to be the cameraman shooting this.
Yeah. I was fascinated by all of the drug documentaries. You remember Hamilton?
Drug addict.
What is his name? Hamilton Morris?
Oh, the dude that did he had the show.
He would do the
Wow.
frog. He would do like the
There
frog
was-
poison.
Yeah, he always looked like he was on something every episode. I took my wife to Italy. We were on the Amalfi Coast on the beach.
Mhm.
Sunlight was hitting just right. And I'm not a photographer, but I wanted to get these pictures of my wife out there. And something like that was dope too. Like I remember that moment. It was pretty cool just being
Yeah.
out there in that place, snapping pictures of my wife.
That's like a dream shoot. Taking
Yeah.
my wife somewhere, being able to take pictures of her on some country I can't pronounce.
Ooh, I wouldn't mind shooting like a UFC event too.
That'd be
Being ringside.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know someone that does that. When I worked at Best Buy, they sent us on this trip and we got to meet some like professional photographers. This was 10 years ago,
Yeah.
pretty much. I met Jeff Patari. He was like the Nikon guy. He shoots Nikon. He wanted to switch to Sony. But met him, talked to him, and been in contact with him. Dude, anytime I'm watching UFC, you would see him on top of the ring for a few pics. Come back down.
When I worked at the news here in Houston, the UFC came and did an event. It's like 2013, maybe 14. And that was my first time being like up close and being able to interview. I think I interviewed Daniel Cormier at the time. And I think he had won. I don't remember, but it was a cool experience. And I remember thinking like, man, I would love to film some UFC events.
Yeah. NBA would be cool. Shoot some basketball.
When I worked at the news, I had a media credential for everything. It was probably one of my favorite jobs. And Kobe's last game at the Toyota Center, I was able to pull up in the work truck and just show him my credential, walk in. I wasn't shooting. Got to watch him play. And then after the game, everybody was in the locker room, asking him questions and standing around. And I remember grabbing the microphone for one of the camera guys and just holding it.
Okay.
Kobe's face, just helping him out.
Do you remember what kind of questions they're asking him?
Nah, I really don't. I was just looking at it I was like, damn, that dude got a big foot. I was like, the shoes are huge. And I was just taking in the moment, like, damn, this is Kobe's last time here at the Toyota Center.
Yeah.
I was just, looking at him, looking around, seeing it was all here and kind of just,
Did you get any BTS footage?
Nah, I didn't get no behind the scenes. I mean, I guess back then too, this was 2014. How many years ago was that?
It was long ago, right?
It was like 8 years ago, something weird.
That's more. No. It's like 12.
Back then,
It's like
we
12 years.
weren't like in the locker room with your cell phone out shooting behind the scenes. You were in there working. You know, and then a lot of those guys walk around naked too. You're not trying to, you know.
You're me watching?
And then I remember in the Texans locker room, I saw Aaron Foster get into an argument with a news reporter. That was pretty interesting. Because they were going back and forth, and they kind of like shut everything down and let them like, all right, y'all have at it real quick.
Oh, damn.
Let them hash it out.
That's cool.
I remember being in the Texans locker room, and we're all surrounded by one receiver. I don't know who it was, and everybody's interviewing him, you know, asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, J.J. Watt comes walking in, and they're like in the middle of this guy's sentence, everybody just leaves
Oh, damn. That's some shit.
and goes to interview, you know, J.J. Watt.
That's crazy.
I was like, man, it's a cold world out here. The rodeo shirt is from a brand called Girls or Drugs. And man, I got it, I think in 2024, you know, during rodeo season. Yeah, every time I wear this shirt, I get compliments. Cowboy P. That's what they call me sometimes. Step out with the cowboy hat. Man, you should be good, Mike. Probably got enough. I can put together a little sizzle. That 50's nice, huh?
Yeah, it's honey cool.
Yeah.
I mean, yep, it's like in Zim Bands, right?
Oh, yeah.
I was in some of the same bottlenecks.
Yeah. So, how many bodies have they found in the bayou? So that means that there must be a serial killer in the city.
Will he be called the Bayou Bandit?
The Bayou Bandit. Dumping bodies in the bayou. Leaving them stinking for the police. Nah, but for real. If somebody keeps dumping bodies in the bayou, they gotta be doing it for fun, right?
It's got to be a hobby for them at this point.
You can't just accident, you know, just everybody's.
What's crazy to me
Right
is
there.
how they're doing this in 2026. This is some shit you could do in the 80s.
Yeah, it's
Except
keeping cameras around.
when cameras are.
Keep dumping bodies in the bayou like that. So do you think the serial killer that's dumping bodies in the bayou is he white, black, Asian, Mexican? What do you think?
He's got to be a combination of all of them.
A little bit of everybody?
Yeah. He's got to be.
I'll definitely say it's probably a white guy.
Do you feel like murdering people is
Well,
like serial kill? Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel like serial killing is definitely a white people thing.
come on, man. He hasn't got caught yet.
Is there any Netflix show about a serial killer as a black? You know?
No, not yet. Man, that's crazy, bro. R.I.P. to
Yeah.
the Bayou Bodies.
Bayou Bodies. There was this issue in Austin before, and I was here.
It's probably the same person.
He's migrating out east.
He's like, man, I'm finna go terrorize every major bayou.
Damn.
The Bayou Bully. That's what we're gonna call him.
Bayou Bully.
Now, I will say this. I went for a run
Mm-hmm.
along the bayou, and I kept looking left and right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sketchy people that are just wandering around down there.
You definitely have to watch your back along Island Parkway.
Watch your back for
On
the
the bus
Bayou Bully. Watch out. The Bayou Bully.
It's gonna get you.